Oh guys, welcome back to the channel and to this Spitfire build as part of the midweek series. So okay, so as you can see, I've already taken out one pass. Okay, and I've painted that in the this one, the acrylic spray paint, which is the beige green number 90, which is what Airfix suggest. And this also came in from Amazon today, which so just I'll probably use that on some of the smaller parts anyway. So okay, and just as proof, you can see there that the underside of the aircraft has been painted already, so I'm just leaving that to dry for a bit. Okay, so let's crack on and we'll get on and do some painting. So here we go. Okay, just get the airbrush going, and I'll just that seems to be working all right. So okay, that's that done. So we can just leave that to dry for a bit. And we'll do the same with the fuselage. Okay. So I don't know whether to so I will switch over to the hyperlapse, because what I'm going to do is we need to paint the inside of the fuselage as well. So all right, yeah, so there we go. Okay, we're just going to use the Vallejo interior green for the inside of the fuselage. I'm not going to do all of it. We're only just going to do the parts that are going to be seen, so right, I'll say what we'll do the part seat as well, get him done. Okay, there we go. So we can just leave that all to dry for a bit. Now there are some parts that need to be painted in black. Okay, so we've got this bit here, which is a mixture of dark green and black, but we'll just go and paint it. I think we'll just paint it in black. These bits here, they've also got to be painted in black, and this bit here as well, that's also got to go. Plus there's also some parts on the other sprue that needs to be painted in black as well. And for that we can use the brush that came with the kit. And so what I'll do is I'll just switch over to the hyperlapse and we'll get this done quickly. Okay guys, we're going to get one of the decals on now. It's the one for the it's the one for the control panel. So so this is what we do. Cut that off with a pair of scissors. Okay, there we go. Just take that off, and now we don't want that. We get our tweezers, get that out of the way from it because I'll need that in a moment. It's always handy to go and have a sheet of paper towel with you. And then what we do is what I've got is, just off camera you can just see I've got some hot water. If I just put that in there for a minute, there we go, that's a cup of hot water. I've just dipped it in I'm just going to put that on the sheet, on the paper towel there, and I'm going to use now some marker set. Okay, then we can just put that. Right, marker set acts as a glue. And then all we need to do now we can probably just use a brush as well, so for this as well. And then all we need to do that's on. What we now can do is just there. That is there. That is now on. Now let's finally get round to putting the cockpit on. Okay, we're going to get the pilot seat all put together now, attached to the back, and for that I'm going to use Plastic Magic by Deluxe Materials, and probably I might use some of that one as well. It's Tamiya extra thin cement. So let's get this on. So we need to have this little part here pointing towards the back of the aircraft. So I'm going to put some glue on. And then we're going to do very quickly there we go, that's it. Now we need part B26, which is, get that out of the way for a minute. This part here that we've painted in black a bit earlier, so we'll get that off. So I need to leave that set now for a bit. Just having a look at the okay. Okay, I'll be back. Okay guys, we're going to get the control column on now. So I just want to be a bit that's come out. Now then we can. We want to get the little knob off. So what we want to do now is get a set of tweezers. I'll just put it and that goes there, I think. Okay, let's get some glue onto that. Still sticking to the bloody. I'll tell you what, I'll use the other ones. Okay, that's better. Okay, so now we can get the part with the decal. So okay, so now it's just a question of finding out how where this actually goes. Does that go through there? I think that goes through there, so okay, let's try and get this on, shall we? And then we'll cockpit's being a bit of a nuisance now. Alright, come back. Okay, well, before we put the cockpit in, we need to put fuselage, we need to put and close up the fuselage, and we need to put these in. These are the oxygen tanks. So and judging by the look of them, they're going just behind the part, just going behind the part, just there. So I think what we'll do is we'll just stick a bit of glue on there. And on there. Okay, so we got that all in. No, got it all wrong way round. There we go. There we go, they're in. Right, now let's get the let's see if I can try and get both parts of the fuselage on. And get this video all wrapped up. Let's get that all cleaned off just a tiny bit. No, it should go like that. And I'll just touch up with it. Obviously, we have to put these on. There we go. Right. Right, let's just make sure that that goes on. If I can at least get the propeller on today, that would be something. Right. Just making sure that that's fit in there. Right, it seems to dry fit itself all right. Okay, so I'll be back in a bit. Right, I've got masking tape at the ready. So what we're going to do now is we'll just put that on there. And we can now put some glue in. And then we can put just a little bit of just to do that, and then just to clamp that all together, and then there we go. I'll put the propeller on in the next part. Okay, so because I think this video has gone on for far too long. Okay. Well guys, I think this video has gone on for far too long now, so I'm going to call it a day there. I was hoping to try and get the propellers on, get the propeller on, but I can leave that for part 2. So anyway, I'm glad I've got the fuselage all stuck together, got the cockpit all done and dusted. Okay, so hopefully we'll be able to also in part 2 we'll be able to get the wings on, and if I can get it out. There we go, and also get that on as well. I'll give it a quick test fit just to make sure that, yeah, so, but yeah, I'll get it all done in part 2. Just a little bit of blue tack to get off. There we go. So anyway, in the meantime, thanks a lot for watching. Okay, just get that all out of the way, and you can join me next weekend so join me on Sunday for part 8 of the B-17 build, and we're going to get, hopefully we'll make a start on getting the wings all sorted. Okay, so like I say, if you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Why don't you smash that bell button for notifications, and I look forward to seeing you for the next video. Thanks a lot guys, bye bye.